How would you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10?
Oh, girl.
Yeah.
We're not doing that.
Your self-esteem is Your self-esteem is as high as
Do you have any advice to people who have lower self-esteem?
Just go out.
Go out. Hi everyone, Mayu des. Welcome back to my channel. This is me interviewing people in Asakusa, foreign tourists especially. And for this one, I'm going to ask people, how would you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10? It's kind of a weird question, I know, but I wanted to do this because I feel like a lot of Japanese people have lower self-esteem, and I feel like before going to the US, I wasn't really confident, and I'm not super confident right now, but I would say I would probably rate myself 4 before, but now I would say I'm a 7. I can say 6 or 7, but I still have 2 or 3 more to improve. So I'm really interested in how people would rate themselves and what advice they can give to Japanese people or just people in general who are not confident enough, because everyone's beautiful. Enjoy the interview. If you were to rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate yourself?
Well, I would rate them definitely a 10, and myself
Nice.
maybe 8.5.
Oh, 8.5.
I would rate them 10s and I don't want to rate myself.
Well, it's the same as their answers, both a 10. But for me, I think I'm a 8.
Can you give me some reasons what you like over yourself?
Myself, I like that I've been so fortunate to meet very nice people, and that I think have helped me become the better person I am today. So I think what I like most about myself is the fact that I have such good people around me.
That's so nice.
Good answer.
Well, I think why I've chosen an 8 because I can always improve myself for the things that I do. But I think I've done pretty good stuff to develop myself as I am right now. Like the education, I'm trying to do my best for learning like English and also other subjects, and also doing my best in helping friends and family, and also I really like to sport because that's always my biggest motivation to sport. So that's why I think I'm...
Sounds like a 10, but you left 2 for improvement.
Yes.
Nice.
I think that I enjoy learning and that I try my best to do so.
And she has incredible taste. She should say that, but she doesn't. But she can taste almost anything, and whatever she puts in her mouth, she immediately knows what ingredients they're in.
Oh,
Very special talent.
wow. Do you like cooking too?
Oh, yes. I love
That's
cooking.
why.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. You've got a nice girlfriend.
Yeah, very much.
Okay, thank you so much. If you were to rate yourself from in a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate yourself? Your
Like self-esteem?
Yes, as a whole, yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Your self-esteem. I'm just interested because I feel like a lot of Japanese people don't have high self-esteem.
Well, when I'm back home, I'd say like an 8, but when I'm here, I'm like a 5 because I feel like I'm like nervous.
But you're 8 then.
Yeah,
You would
back
say-
home, I'd say
Probably
like
like-
an 8.
If 5 is like average self-esteem, I'd probably be like a 6.
A little above of
Yeah.
Can you say why, or can you like compliment yourself?
I feel like I'm a bit smarter than most people.
That's good. That's a good quality, I think.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say it's all in the confidence, and I can present myself confidently, but I don't know how to do that when I'm here in Japan, so I feel like my self-esteem goes down. But
So it depends on where you are.
It depends on where I am, yeah.
Interesting. I guess in the US, I would feel more confident because people are confident.
yeah, exactly.
So you say Japanese people are less confident?
I wouldn't say that necessarily. I just feel less confident because I don't speak very much of the language. I speak very little bit, and I don't know all the customs and cultures. So.
Do you have any advice to people who have lower self-esteem?
Not really.
Just be smart.
Just go out.
Go out. I'll take that advice.
No, I would say it's about small steps probably, and doing things that are just slightly out of your comfort zone until you feel more comfortable in them, and maybe trying things. That's what I'm trying to do. Is
Coming here is also
I'm trying to be more comfortable and more aware of my family's
nice.
history.
I
so.
love that. Thank you so much. Yeah. It's a little weird, but if you were to rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10, what would it be?
5.
You're like a 9.
No, she's a 10. Say 10.
There's always room to improve.
Why are you? Whatever.
You're almost perfect.
I got 5.
I'll go 6.
Why so low?
I think according to Japanese standards, 5.
But according to your standards, Australian standards?
Oh, I'll give myself like a 9. But
Oh, so
Five.
different.
She's
so
very pretty.
I know. So it's different depending on where you are?
Yes.
I think because beauty standards are different. Because my skin's quite dark, and then Japan's like light. That's what I noticed. Yeah.
Oh.
With Australia, there's different people.
Multicultural.
You're saying you're 6 based on how you look?
Yeah, I guess so. But if it was my fashion, I'd give myself a 10. Because sometimes people either judge you on how you look like or how you dress.
Okay. What about your inside, your character?
Oh, I'd give myself. I think my personality is pretty good, to be honest. Okay, I'll give myself like a 9.
Yeah.
I just have like anger issues a bit, but I'll give it a 9.
What about you?
Probably 7.
Oh, your character?
Yeah, my character.
But your looks is 9 or
6.
6?
Yeah.
In here?
Just in general.
Just in general. Oh, it doesn't change.
No.
So you said you're 9 in Australia, right?
I'll say not. Oh, yeah.
Your person. I like how
It's
you
very
look.
funny.
Actually, it depends because in Australia you have different. Some people they'll say like I prefer brown people. It's not racist. He doesn't prefer my color. He likes white girls or Asian girls. But like
You do?
yeah.
No. It's just funny.
The people of like different cultures. So like I could be like a 2 to one person, or I could be like a 9 to another. It depends on the person, I think.
Oh, interesting. So I feel like a lot of Japanese people have lower self-esteem.
Yeah.
You think so too?
Yeah, because they're very introverted.
Yeah.
I noticed that. Yeah.
Like not outgoing?
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, you think so? Oh,
Besides
nice.
you.
Thank you. I mean, I'm introverted at home.
Oh,
Yes,
oh.
yeah.
I don't really go out except for this. What advice can you give to people with for self-esteem?
I have low self-esteem myself, to be honest.
You know?
Yeah.
But you don't look like it. You're confident. You're funny. How do you look confident though?
Fake it till you make it. Yeah. I think for people with low self-esteem, get off social media sometimes because I feel like
Social media.
yeah, Instagram, like you comparing like your real life to someone's fake life because what we post on there isn't everything.
fake.
Yeah, it's basically fake. Yeah, like I could be walking around in this outfit, but I'll look like trash at home. But I think getting off social media is really important for mental health because if you're just on it, I don't think you'll ever be happy. Because I think there's like statistics: the more you spend time on social media, the higher
read
like your
that.
depression rate, and I guess the less productive you are as well. You're just
Oh yeah,
sitting around.
definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess social media cleanse. Yeah.
For me, it's sport. I resonate a lot like playing rugby or
Rugby.
Yeah, because like you develop like teamwork and all those type of things.
Yes, and then you
interacting.
have to go outside and interact with
and
people.
train. You do trainings. Like you're always out constantly.
Or you go to the gym?
Yes, and gym too.
The
Always
gym, I
out.
think. So
That
outgoing, no
helps. Yeah.
social media.
Yeah.
Good advice. Thank you so much. If you were to rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate yourself?
Rate myself?
Yeah.
No.
She's saying 10.
No. 6.
Why 6?
Because it feels good.
It feels good, yeah. Okay.
A little bit above average, but not too much on the higher end.
So I feel like a lot of Japanese people have like lower self-esteem. Do you have any advice on how to gain?
Confidence?
Yeah.
I think a lot of the time it's to just don't really like let people drag you down kind of. I know that people will always have opinions and it doesn't matter if you dress well or if you like whatever.
Yeah.
So just don't take it too hard. Just be yourself kind of. I think that's
nice.
maybe not the greatest advice, but just don't listen to all of the comments that people like,
Yeah,
don't
just care about the ones
yeah.
you like and nice comments. That makes sense. If you were to rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10, like self-esteem, what would it be?
Just in general?
Yeah.
I say a 7.
7.
I would say 11 for you.
What is that? Nice.
An 8.
8?
Yeah, I'd say 8 for me. You know,
Right now, 8, yeah.
8.
crazy 8 family.
Can you give me why? Because I feel like a lot of Japanese people would have lower self-esteem.
You want to start?
Just a headband.
Oh, wear the
It
headband.
raises by 2 or 3.
Yeah, you get attention too.
Exactly, that's why.
I feel like I have a lot of confirmed validation. It used to be like a struggle for me, so I feel like now like grown kind of past that, and so like there's times where like I'm not as confident in myself, but I definitely grown past that, and I think I walk around pretty confident. Or if I'm not feeling it or not sure, I just confidence like make it till you make it. So that's kind of how I feel.
Well, I just think it's constant work, you know, so you get older and you constantly reevaluate yourself and continue to try to grow and become the best version of you as you can become. So, no, I'm very confident, like in business and with my children and, you know,
Beautiful
but not so
kids,
much
yeah.
with women. So if there's any beautiful Japanese women out there,
Oh. The link below.
That's right. It's a constant process, and I think that's encouraged probably in the United States culture.
Yes, I think so
we
too.
became maybe over-infatuated with self-esteem and psychoanalysis, so it becomes part of our culture now at a very early age to build your self-identity and self-worth and self-esteem.
Yeah, I think it's generally a good thing though. I respect that.
Gotcha.
Life's more fun when you have fun.
Aww.
Yeah, that's what I say.
That's
a wise
true.
man told me that.
Thank you. How would you rate yourself, like self-esteem, on a scale of 1 to 10?
Like in Japan or just generally?
In general.
Okay. 8.
8?
Yeah, I'd probably say close to about the same.
8, yeah.
7 to 8,
too?
yeah.
And why is that?
I think for me, it was probably a lot lower. In the last year, I had a really bad job and I had a lot of hard things going on, but I think I've kind of bounced back from that and feeling a lot better about myself. So where I'm at right now, same 8. Yeah, everything's looking up and up. So
I think similar, just, having a good job really helps.
Job.
I moved out recently from my parents' home, a year and a half ago. So I feel like that's boosted my self-esteem as well.
Nice. So you live together?
We live together, yeah.
So you guys support each other and there is someone who compliments you.
Totally.
yeah,
Totally.
You would say your work is a big element?
in my self-esteem, I think having a supportive workplace now, for me, like having my prior workplace wasn't very supportive. So having a new workplace that's very supportive of me and wants to help me with my career and put me forward has really helped. Yeah, definitely. As you can attest, I was not happy at my job.
He was not happy, no.
So you're both happy with your
Yeah,
job?
at the moment, yeah, definitely.
Nice. The reason why I asked this is because I feel like a lot of Japanese people have lower self-esteem. And what you were saying, like having a good job, I think it's very difficult for Japanese people. Like, there are words that are like karoshi. It's like death from overwork. Like that's a thing in here.
Yes.
Even some people commit a suicide because of like overwork.
Yes.
So I feel like that advice kind of helps some people like maybe become happier in life.
Absolutely. I actually work in a psychiatric unit in Australia.
Oh.
And we have a couple of people who have lived in Japan, and they have said that they have been admitted into psychiatric wards in Japan, and it's just not like the standard of care is unfortunately not as good.
Yeah.
So that's just what I've heard.
Yeah, I mean, it's improving, but
Yes.
still, I've lived in the US. I feel like they're way happier with what they do for work. And we don't really, changing jobs have become popular, but not really. So I feel like that is a cultural thing, but also like they can take the advice.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, don't worry.
If you were to rate on a scale of 1 to 10, what would it be?
For you, 10.
Oh, what a nice person. For you, for yourself.
An 11.
11! Wow. So the reason why I wanted to ask you this is because I feel like a lot of Japanese people have lower self-esteem.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed.
I haven't noticed that. You don't have that. Your self-esteem is right up there. Your self-esteem is as high as yours.
I'm glad. I don't know if it's a good thing. I don't know
It's
if
a
it's
good thing.
Okay.
You have to be positive in this world or you don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Be self-confident and have some ability to move forward.
Okay. How can we change that?
You change it by basically making sure that people that are shy and inhibited get out of their shell and talk to people like you're talking to me.
Yes,
you communicate. Communication is the best way, and also to travel.
If you come to my house, I would be a totally different person because I just like stay in my comfort zone and like
Why don't I come over tomorrow? I'll get you out of the shell.
Oh my goodness. I mean, this is me getting out of my comfort zone.
Well,
and
you
I'm
know
so
what?
glad because I met
I'm
you.
making you get out of that comfort.
Yeah, this is the experiences you can get if you get out of your comfort zone and you meet people and you meet amazing people.
And wonderful people out there. And look at me.
Thank you. Yeah,
See
look
this?
at you.
You don't judge a book by its cover.
I mean, you look great too.
Well, you're going to be my new best friend right here. This is my buddy right here.
Yeah, thank you so much. How would you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10?
Oh, girl.
Yeah.
We're not doing that. I'm a 20, but because I'm a bit, a bit extra, I'm a 5 in real life. But in my head, I'm a 20.
Oh, wow.
But I know, I have so many other things that would take me down to a 5. No, because Nikki, I'm a lot.
Disagree.
Nikki, I'm a lot, okay? I'm a lot.
But in a good way.
Yesterday you were saying, "Oh, is Grumpy Cat coming out?"
She was grumpy.
You're hungry.
She was tired.
If you're tired, hungry, I was just like,
It's hot.
Yeah.
I understand
she
that,
was like,
And we
"Oh,
just landed.
is Grumpy Cat
Yeah.
coming out?" I was like,
But I never stopped loving you.
"Oh, Nikki,
what a nice
girl."
friendship.
How much would you give yourself?
I'm
though?
not. Well, no.
She's not even gonna try. She's just like, no. I'll give her a 20 as well. She's so amazing. Love her.
Thank you.
Love you, Nikki.
So nice to each other, yeah.
Yep.
So how can you improve the score? Can you give advice to some people with lower self-esteem?
I think just really be yourself. You know, for me, I have a lot of like social media anxiety.
Oh, yeah.
I'm in real life. My social media never gets to really experience how I am because there's a lot of things that I end up not posting. But I think just embrace yourself. You know, try as much as you can to always just be okay with how extra you are and how saucy you are. I mean, just take it all in and be like, okay, world, I'm extra. Love me for me.
You guys caught my attention because you look,
you know, thank you.
You're fit in like your outfit.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. If you were to rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10, what would it be? Like self-esteem.
I wouldn't be that high, maybe a 6, I guess. 6.5.
I don't know, 7 or 8, maybe.
Can you give me the reasons for that?
I'm very moody when I'm hungry.
Same, all girls.
In brush general terms, everyone's a little, needs to push themselves, and if you think you've got everything solved, you're probably not correct. So if you would rate yourself a 10, then good for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, the average person, I'd say.
Why would you give yourself a 6 or a 6.5?
I like to think that there's a lot of room for improvement in everything. So I guess.
That's fair, yeah. Can you give me some advice for people who have lower self-esteem?
The pigeons want to talk.
I think everyone is special in their own way. I know that I rated myself low, so maybe that sounds very hypocritical, but we should stop comparing yourself to others. So this whole rating system, like what are you basing it on?
Yeah.
Just embrace yourself and be kind. We tend to be kinder to others. I would rate him much higher.
Yes.
But we don't do that to ourselves. So maybe be your own best friend.
Oh, so
It's
nice.
more difficult or easier said than done, I guess. But what she said. But you gotta, I guess, dig deep to find the techniques that get you into that correct mindset. Research the topic and communicate it to friends, so that you're not feeling alone in whatever self-esteem struggle you find yourself in.
Thank you so much. I think that's like very good advice, like not caring the numbers, like the how many likes you get or like how many followers you get. That's like just numbers.
Yeah, I find it that when you like what you do, when you're in love with what you do, it just comes as a consequence. Yesterday we went to a ramen shop that is very small, and it was just one staff, and he did it like just 5 tables so he could take care of it by himself, and it was so good. And like you could tell that he was getting clients in there because he was doing something that he loved in the way he loved. So he likes ginger a lot, so he would just do ginger, and that's it. He's just focused on himself, and whatever is to come has a consequence. That was a lesson, I guess, that Japan gave me yesterday.
Nice experience and nice example. Thank you. How would you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10?
In terms of what?
In terms of like self-esteem.
Self-esteem? Giving myself 6, 7.
6, 7, okay.
A pass.
A pass?
Yeah, not an A, but a B.
Oh, okay. Why is that?
I think I have a good self-esteem, but I'm not like rah, running down the streets.
I see. So I feel like a lot of Japanese people have like lower esteem. Do you have any advice how to improve that?
I like to think that you have to remember that everyone's thinking the same way as you. It's kind of like whenever I'm worried about being embarrassed, I'm like, how many times do I notice other people doing things embarrassing? And I'm like, almost never. So that helps a lot.
Everyone's a potato.
Exactly, yeah.
Do you feel more people in your country are more like confident, or is it about the same?
It's a bit hard to say. I would say people are more outgoing. I'm not sure if that's
in
necessary.
Canada?
Yeah, like a bit more, I guess, loud and present. I'm not sure if that's the same thing as confident, but maybe.
But I guess like the volume of your voice maybe
yes.
a little, yeah, that makes sense. Thank you. Okay, so how did you like the video? I personally really enjoyed asking people this because I've never done it. And it was so interesting how some people changed their score depending on where they are. And I really liked how people compliment each other and how they can appreciate each other. There were a lot of advice you can take to be more confident, to be more outgoing, fake it till you make it. I love that phrase. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!
I really like the architecture, how like compact it is. It's really dense and it's really nice.
Like we don't dub a lot of things, so everything is mostly in English.
To get out like a certain exit, it's like, why is there not like just a couple exits?